bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Hundreds of Grand Bahama residents receiving a free meal today thanks to a local restaurant. The Drop Takeout restaurant in the International Bazaar served over 300 hot breakfast plates this morning. Owner Margaret Moxie Pennerman talks about why she decided to do such a good deed, while server Felicia Darville says the response was good.
Monday, the Lord laid on my heart and said, give away something. So I went to my husband and I say, we need to give away some food. We need to do some free lunch. So he said, no, let's do breakfast. So I said, okay, God, he just touched me.
Well, this one went really good. We bargained for 350 breakfasts, but we served 300 so far. So it went good. We had families that brought their kids out, and it went okay.
8 Mile Rock residents Bradley Henfield and Rosanna Cash stopped by for a hot plate. They were grateful for the kind gesture.
I got something good to do, put in my stomach for now. But besides that, the hurricane really left the Bahamas in a serious state and a serious amount of shock. And right now, the people need to understand that God telling you, look out for one another, Chad. If you got a cup of water, give me a cup of water.
The drop-off restaurant, I want to thank them for the lovely breakfast. It tastes real good. So y'all should come on down and get some breakfast after the storm of Matthew and give God thanks and praise. Let everybody get together.
Insurance agencies are buzzing with activity this week while residents attempt to begin the repair process to get back to a state of normalcy. Insurance companies have shifted into overdrive. Italia Hall has the story.
Insurance management has been working around the clock to help customers. Branch manager James Carey says hundreds of clients have been in since Friday putting in claims. Carey adds that they cannot do this process alone and had a number of loss adjusters that came in on Monday to ensure that customers receive help in a reasonable amount of time.
Our team, we're geared to handle normal events, but when something extraordinary happens, we need external support. And by getting customers to come in quickly, we can determine what that need is and therefore arrange for external adjusters to come in and help us to get claims settled as expeditiously as possible. And that's the reason for it.
Loss adjuster Martin Thackeray from Caribbean Loss Adjusters Limited explains what the process is like once the client has submitted a claim.
They basically will measure the property first of all, sit down with the client, discuss the claim experience, the claim experience that they've had, and also then they move on to looking at estimates if they're available, and then photograph the property and photograph the damages pointed out by the insureds.
Thackeray touched on some of the damage they've seen so far.
Particularly roofs with the ingress of water inside to the building and damage to the contents of the building. Now that would be residential properties and commercial properties, and we've also been looking at some marine claims with unfortunately sunken vessels that did try to find safe harbour, but unfortunately we understand that there were 1 or 2 tornado issues during the storm.
He's asking clients to be patient and gave this bit of advice.
I would also suggest that as part of the cleanup process is that they look very closely at their property to try and encapsulate all damages on the property, because that will speed the claims process moving forward.
The company is advising all customers to give them a call as soon as possible so that they can schedule an appointment for you and get an adjuster to your property. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Italia Hall.
Now, insurance companies say adjusters are having some difficulty reaching claimants. They are asking clients who have submitted claims to contact their respective insurance companies. In other news, the Bahamas Department of Civil Aviation, joining others in the aviation sector, has issued a ban on a particular cell phone. It follows a move by the international market to ban the new Samsung Note 7 on all flights. Joan Davis Roll has more.
The Bahamas Department of Civil Aviation has followed suit with its international counterparts in banning all Samsung Galaxy Note 7 phones from airplanes traveling in the Bahamas. Carriers in Australia, Asia, and Europe put the phone on a prohibited list over the weekend, which comes after the United States banned the device last week. Carriers flying to the U.S. inevitably had to follow suit, but the bans are spreading worldwide as these phones have caught fire. The ban went into effect noon Monday. As a result of the ban, these devices may not be transported by passengers or crew on their person, in carry-on baggage, or in checked baggage on flights to, from, or within the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. The phones also cannot be shipped as air cargo. Civil Aviation says the banning of these phones from airlines will inconvenience some passengers. However, the safety of all passengers is paramount. The department says if passengers attempt to travel by air with their Samsung Galaxy Note 7 devices, they will be denied boarding. Also, passengers who attempt to evade the ban by packing their phone in checked luggage are increasing the risk of catastrophic incident. Anyone violating the ban may be subject to criminal prosecution in addition to fines. Passengers currently traveling with Samsung Galaxy Note 7 phones should contact Samsung or their wireless carrier immediately to obtain information about how to return their phones and arrange for a refund or a replacement phone. Samsung has provided guidance for customers about the refund and replacement options, as well as how to contact wireless carriers at their website. Now, we've been told if an airline representative observes that a passenger is in possession of a Samsung Galaxy Note 7 device prior to boarding an aircraft, the air carrier must deny boarding to the passenger, unless and until the passenger divests him or herself and their carry-on and checked baggage of the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 device. Additionally, if a flight crew member identifies that a passenger is in possession of a Samsung Galaxy Note 7 device while the aircraft is in flight, the crew member must instruct the passenger to power off the device, not to use or charge the device while on board the aircraft, and to guard against accidental activation, including disabling any features that may turn on the device, such as an alarm clock. Additionally, the passenger must keep the device on their person and not in the overhead compartment, seat back pocket, or in any carry-on baggage for the duration of the flight. Joan Davis Roll, ZNS Network News.
Don't go away. Ricardo Liborn is up next with sports.